And welcome to Earthling Cinema. I am your host, garyx wormuloid. This week's artifact is The Wolf of Wall Street, directed by my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather's lookalike, Martini Scandini. The film tells the story of incorruptible human male Jordan Belfort, who upon entering the workforce is immediately corrupted by a voodoo curse. He starts using his silver tongue to sell penny stocks, which were stocks with Abraham Lincoln's face on them. One day, Jordan is accosted by a human Easter egg named Donnie, who offers to work for him. Despite the fact that Donnie presents no qualifications or discernible value,
smoke some fucking crack with me, bro.
Jordan takes him up on this offer, and they start a new company with a shiny name and a revitalized mission statement.
Deal with your problems by becoming rich!
After a write-up in Earth's thriving print media, their company starts attracting more white guys than they know what to do with. Jordan upgrades his brunette wife to a blonde one, and gets hot and heavy with the sweetest mistress of them all, Quaaludes. But what's a parade without a little rain? The federales start sniffing their big dumb noses around, and in an effort to keep them off his scent, Jordan enlists his redcoat aunt to open a Swiss bank account in his honor. Shortly thereafter, he smuggles his money out of the country with the help of some very fashionable friends. But just like my wife, the FBI won't go down without a fight. They start watching his every move, his every single move. Next thing you know, the redcoat aunt is dead.
You fucking kidding me?
So Jordan and his buds have to boat over to Monaco to make sure their bank account isn't dead too. They encounter some stormy weather, but it's nothing a little being rescued by the Coast Guard can't handle. Fast forward 2 years, the Swiss bank guy gets arrested and tattles on Jordan, proving once and for all that there's no honor among skeeves. Then Jordan's wife leaves with the daughter they apparently have, and the FBI shuts down the company. Jordan gets sent to a maximum security tennis camp for a few summers, and afterward he gets rich again teaching sales seminars. Everybody wins. The Wolf of Wall Street is a dark comedy that satirizes 20th century American excess, not to mention 20th century American Express. But rather than stooping to overt moralization,
How much is enough?
the film does exactly the opposite. It demonstrates that cocaine gives you the superhuman strength of a common sailor, and that being thrown at a dartboard is the ultimate sign of respect.
If we don't consider him a human, we just consider it an act, I think we're in the clear.
Conversely, any attempt at law enforcement gets you 20 to life in a dirty mobile prison. The film's depiction of excess is evident not only in its content and running time, but in its visual style as well. The elliptical editing and camera movement work in concert with Jordan's habitual acts of debauchery, making the viewer feel like a participant in his lifestyle. Of course, without all the pesky side effects like wealth and euphoria. Indeed, one could say this debauchery is almost animalistic. From this bizarre horse-like mating ritual to bring your evolutionary forebear to work day, these kings of industry often behave more like kings of the jungle.
Let's run like we're fucking lions and tigers and bears!
Their predatory pursuit of capital and insatiable lust for life is championed by their alpha male, the leader of the pack, the wolf pack. You know, because of the title. Remember, it's called The Wolf of Wall Street. If you don't remember that, frankly, I don't know if there's much hope for you. In any case, despite Jordan's contemptible behavior, the viewer wants him to succeed. Perhaps it's the innate human propensity to live vicariously through others, or perhaps it's those cute dimples. But after a while, his morally bankrupt hedonism starts to make some amount of sense. Jordan becomes grotesque, a literary term that describes anything that induces both empathy and disgust at the same time, like how I feel about my mother-in-law, minus the empathy. The film's final shot holds up a mirror to its audience by showing a gaggle of average humans hopelessly searching for answers. In this moment, all the complicated feelings the viewer has about Jordan are redirected back at humans themselves. By consuming the movie, they put money in the pockets of the man who went to jail for stealing their money. As always, humans learned nothing. Except perhaps how hard it is to get your hands on a decent lewd. For Earthling Cinema, I'm garyx wormuloid. Until next time, keep your nose clean. Observe the Earth tradition of clicking the subscribe button to be notified of new episodes. More artifact explorations are around the corner, including Mad Max Fury Road, A Clockwork Orange, The Incredibles, and Brokeback Mountain. And for more of that movie action, be sure to check out our Earth friends at Screen Rant for videos about movie mistakes, Easter eggs, secret facts, hidden messages, and more. Click here to see their video, 10 Movie Endings You Never Got to See. It's about how true story movies left out the actual endings of the stories they told. And while you're there, make sure to subscribe. Thank you.